Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Noor Jannat Pradhan. Dear students, after a long time, today we are going to start our new class in this new year. Dear students, as all of you are new in this class, before going to our main class, you need to know the marks distribution of your subject. So let's see the marks distribution of your subject at a glance. Here you can see a table. See, you have 100 marks in this subject. These 100 marks are distributed into 4 parts, and the 4 parts are: Part A, Seen Part for 20 marks, Part B, Unseen Part for 25 marks, Part C, Grammar for 25 marks, and the last one, Part D, Writing Part for 30 marks. So let's see in details. In Part A, Seen Part. Seen Part means which passages you will get from your textbooks. These are seen passages. In this part, there are 3 items. That means these 3 items you will get from your textbooks. First one, multiple choice question for 7 marks. Then gap fillings without clues for 5 marks. Short answer questions for 8 marks. There will be 4 questions, and each question will carry 2 marks. Now part B, Unseen Part. Unseen Part means there will be a passage which will not come from your text, out of your text. There are also 5 items. At first, information transfer for 5 marks, true false for 5 marks, closed stage without clues for 5 marks. There will be 10 gaps, and then closed stage without clues for 5 marks. There will also be 10 gaps. Then matching for 5 marks. Let's the part number C. There are grammar for 25 marks, and the items are: speech means narration for 5 marks, punctuation for 5 marks, use of articles for 5 marks. I think you have already done this in class 6 and 7. And then changing sentences for 5 marks, and the last one is suffix and prefix for 5 marks. This items is totally new for you. Now part number B, writing part for 30 marks. There are also 3 items, and they are dialogue, paragraph, formal or informal letter, and each item will carry 10 marks. Dear students, I think all of you have got a little idea about the marks distribution of your subject. So today we will do part number B, Unseen Part. From this part we will do information transfer. So let's start the class. Students, here you can see a passage, and this is an unseen passage. That means which will not come from your text. From this unseen passage you will have to answer information table and true or false. Hazrat Shah Jalal radiallahu anhu is a celebrated Sufi Muslim figure in Bangladesh. He was born in Arabia in 1244 AD. He was the son of Sheikh Mahmud Tabrizi, who was Muslim cleric. Shah Jalal was educated and raised by his maternal uncle, Said Ahmed Kabir, in Makkah. He excelled in his studies and became a Hafiz. He received spiritual perception after 30 years of study and meditation. As a boy, Hazrat Shahjalal was pious. As a man, he also wanted to preach Islam to others. He decided to go India. He came to India, the capital of India. He came to Delhi, the capital of India. He had 360 Sufis with him. Firoz Shah was the emperor of India at that time. The emperor received them with due respect. Hazrat Shahjalal decided to preach Islam in Sylhet. Then Sylhet was a part of India. Sylhet was ruled by a king named Gaur Gobind. Most of his subjects were non-Muslims. The Muslims were very few in number. So dear students, after reading this text, you will have to notice the box, and in this table you will get 3 or 4 table means column. You can see at the first column there are who or what, second column event or activity, and in the third column there are where or whom, and in the fourth column when. When you will write the answer of this table, you will have to notice one thing, that in the column number B, event or activities, you will have to write only the verb. You will have to write only the verb. If you notice, you can see that all these words are start with verb. Born, and in the third number came to Delhi. Fourth number was emperor. That means all the words, all the sentences are started with verb. And if you get some corresponding number like 1, 2, then 3, 4 and 5, you will have to write the answer in this way. That means write the corresponding number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or A, B, C, D which are mentioned. You will have to write just the answer, you need not to draw the box. Dear students, this is the end of this class. I hope all of you have understood this. There is a homework for all of you. After doing this homework, you will send it to my ID. Assalamu alaikum.